Hey you guys, this is Ruben React. So as I am just about to go on holidays to a very special place called Mallorca. Sorry for that, I had to stretch. I feel like making a video about that before I make my usual music videos. So I did not record for a while, so it might have to take me a few times before my recording is the way I'm satisfied, but we will see. So I'm very excited to go to Mallorca. Me and my boyfriend are going there in 2 days. It's gonna be epic, I feel it. Those islands are very really intriguing me because yeah, that's my favorite island, Ibiza, Mallorca, Minorca. I always wanted to go to Ibiza, Mallorca, and now I'm going to Mallorca, so I'm very excited. I hope to see some things. I know already some things because I went with my home trainer, and for example, the guy was running around this church, so it's already a few things, but not a lot. So
before we start our trip to Mallorca, don't forget to subscribe to World Travel Guide
yeah, subscribe
and ring the bell to get notified about the
Ruben
latest videos.
Okay. Oh, this music is
Mallorca
epic.
is quite possibly the ultimate holiday island. Fantastic for families and with a welcoming laid-back vibe that encapsulates everything that's great about Spain. With its beautiful
totally agree.
coastline, sandy beaches and clear sapphire
It's so nice to
waters,
run here.
Mallorca is one of the jewels of the Mediterranean. Off the eastern coast of Spain, and located in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea, it is the largest of the Balearic Islands.
Yeah.
Away from the coastline's sheltered coves and dreamy sunsets,
Oh, it's the largest? I thought Ibiza was larger. Bigger, sorry.
find the agricultural heartland and the Tramontana Mountains, a UNESCO World
By the way,
Heritage
that area I just have to pause there. They call it Palma, and it's so nice because you see boats and you see a fountain and you see the church. The church is very special. It has a lot of history. And yeah, it's just epic.
and the Tramontana Mountains, a UNESCO World Heritage Site blossoming with orange, lemon and almond trees.
Wait, what did he say? What's on UNESCO?
Sunsets, you'll find the agricultural heartland and the Tramontana Mountains, a UNESCO World Heritage Site blossoming with orange,
Oh, the
lemon and
whole
almond
island.
trees.
Okay. I didn't know. I'm not surprised. I'm so excited to go. This place, I wanted to go there for very long already.
The capital, Palma de Mallorca, boasts cultural attractions, while the coastal and inland villages offer charm and authenticity. Actually, Mallorca wasn't always such an idol, with a tempestuous history that has witnessed countless assaults from the Carthaginians, Romans, Vandals and Moors. All the same, that rich combination of cultures has created the cosmopolitan, welcoming and open society of
Yeah,
Ireland.
that's what's nice, is that you have so much history. Like that church I show you, it was a mosque, and then it became a church, and then it was influenced by Romans, and then Catalan. So because they also speak Catalan, because it's not so far from Barcelona. I mean, you have to take the boat 7 hours, but the influence is still Catalan. And so yeah, it's cool. It's very interesting, all this history, and it's a good mix.
Today.
I love it. I cannot wait to go there. Then I can talk from experience. So I might just make this video again when I come back and then upload it. But I just feel like recording it before. I don't know. Just to make me more excited to go. Okay. Feel like going a music reaction now.
Mallorca consists of a fertile plain, sandwiched between two mountain ranges, the spectacular Serra de Tramontana to north, and the Serres de Levant to the south. The lowlands are bookended by the Bay of Palma, home to the island's historic capital city, and the Bay of Alcudia. Both are characterized by long sandy beaches and shallow warm seas.
The tram
All
is
around
so
them you'll
nice.
find great places for water sports and safe swimming. On rockier parts of the coast you'll see adventure operators taking groups of thrill seekers coasteering, a mix of rock climbing, abseiling, scrambling and...
By the way, if your English is not so good, this is that's why I put the subtitles, because the guy is a bit like a robotic voice. But otherwise, I just yeah, that's all I want to say.
Cliff jumping that offers a whole new way to enjoy Mallorca's coastline. It's a paradise for hikers and cyclists, with the heights of Serra de Tramuntana offering challenging ascents and spectacular views.
The place with the trams is called Soler, and I really want to go there. That looks like an epic place. Because you have like a tram, then you have like cafe and bar everywhere.
To the west of Palma lies one of
I hope they
Mallorca's
show it.
vastly undiscovered resorts,
Okay, they go to the
Colomere,
west.
which has a blue flag beach, with clear and warm waters that are ideal for families. As summer residents of Spain's royal family, they're often spotted walking along the streets shopping and dining out. Along with glorious beaches and bright blue waters, there's also soaring mountains and hillside country to explore.
This looks
Head
nice.
to Palencia for the Roman ruins of what was once the capital.
Ooh, I love Roman
Ride the
ruins.
vintage train from Palma to Soler to see one of the most charming
Oh,
traditional
he's going very fast. He's naming like 4 cities and 1. So let's go back to say what he was saying.
which has a blue flag beach
Calamare.
with clear and warm waters that are
West
ideal
of
for
Palma.
families. As summer residents of Spain's
I'm gonna
royal
go there.
family, they're often spotted walking along the streets shopping and dining out. Along
We can see the King of Spain. Oh my god, that would be my dream.
with glorious beaches and bright blue waters, there's also soaring mountains and hillside country to explore. Head to Palencia for the Roman ruins of what was once the capital. Ride the vintage train from Palma to Soler to see one of the most charming.
You see, that's what I was saying. From Palma to Solar, there is the train. Well, actually, it's more like a tram, but maybe he's talking about another train also that is going there. But there is a tram going through Solar, and that is really epic. It's like, you know, I love like cities with trams like San Francisco and this kind of places. So
Charming traditional towns in Spain, and visit Cap de Formentor for Instagram-worthy viewpoints and precipitous coastal terrain.
oh, I have to go there then, because my Instagram lately I'm just on fire.
Cap de Formentor for
Cap to
Instagram-worthy
form, enter. Okay.
viewpoints and precipitous coastal terrain, where the Sierra de Tramuntana meet the Mediterranean Sea. If you fancy going underground, the caves of Drach are home
Yes.
to one of the largest underground lakes in the world.
By the way, what was that place with the Roman history? What was he saying?
Resorts, Colomere, which has a blue flag beach, with clear and warm waters that are ideal for families. As summer residents of Spain's royal family, they're often spotted walking along the streets shopping and dining out. Along with glorious
Colomere,
beaches and
okay.
bright blue waters, there's also soaring mountains and hillside country to explore. Head to Palencia for the Roman ruins of what
Palencia?
was once the capital.
Palencia, okay. Roman ruins.
Ride the vintage train from Palma to Soler to see one of the most
Okay, so that used to be the capital, he said. Palermo. Palencia, sorry. Palermo's in Italy. Palencia. So you have Palencia, and then you have the other place which I want to see is called Calamare. I should write it down. Calamare, and then Palencia. Okay, those 2 places I want to see them. And then
also soaring mountains and hillside country to explore. Head to Palencia for the Roman ruins of what was once the capital. Ride the vintage
Was
train
once the
from Palma
capital?
to Soler to see one of
so we will take that train for sure. The tram, especially in Solar. And yeah, I cannot wait to go to like Palma and Solar. But those 2 places, Palencia and the other one, I keep forgetting the name. I'm sorry. I'm just bad with memory. Calamar. Those 2, Calamar and Palencia, look epic. So we're gonna go there.
to Soler to see one of the most charming traditional towns in Spain, and visit Cap de Formentor for Instagram-worthy viewpoints and precipitous coastal terrain, where the Sierra de Tramuntana meet the Mediterranean Sea. If you fancy going underground, the caves of Drach are home to one of the largest underground lakes in the world.
Okay, so for my Instagram, because he talks so fast.
Most charming traditional towns in Spain, and visit Cap de Formentor for Instagram-worthy
Cap to form, enter. Okay, cap to form, enter. Okay.
viewpoints and precipitous
Instagram.
coastal terrain, where the Sierra de Tramuntana meet the Mediterranean Sea. If you fancy going underground, the caves of Drach are home to one of the largest underground
Caves of Drache. Okay. Caves of Traje.
lakes in the world, and an
Cap2Form is for Instagram. Cap2Form Enter or Cap2Form, I don't know. And then the other one is for the caves.
meet the Mediterranean Sea. If you fancy going underground, the caves of Drach are home to one of the largest
Drache.
underground lakes in the world, and an atmospheric boat tour takes you through the turquoise.
That's why it's throwing me off, because he keeps saying like the words in English, while Spanish I understand because they use the g like in like Dutch people.
lakes in the world, and an atmospheric boat tour takes you through the turquoise baths of Diana and Lake Mardel, under a magnificent roof of stalactites and
What was
stalagmites
that?
going underground. The caves of Drach are home to one of the largest underground lakes in the world, and an atmospheric boat tour takes you through the turquoise baths of Diana and Lake Mardel, under a magnificent roof of stalactites and stalagmites. For something more laid back, visit the hillside coastal village of Dia, one of the prettiest on the island.
Okay. Sorry for having stopped so much, but I'm like discovering.
National towns in Spain, and visit Cap2Formentor for Instagram-worthy viewpoints and precipitous coastal terrain, where the Sierra de Tramontana meet the Mediterranean Sea. If you fancy going underground, the caves of Drach are home to one of the largest underground lakes in the world, and an
I don't
atmospheric
understand that sentence.
Cap2Formentor for Instagram-worthy viewpoints and precipitous coastal terrain, where the Sierra de Tramontana meet the Mediterranean Sea. If you fancy going underground, the caves of Drach are home to one of the largest underground lakes in the world, and an atmospheric boat tour takes you through the turquoise baths of Diana and Lake Mardel, under a magnificent roof of stalactites and stalagmites. For something more laid back, visit the hillside coastal village of Dia, one of the prettiest on the island.
That looks nice. I love this music. They should have done more. Okay, if I can give them advice, like me, I'm not doing the perfect video neither, so maybe I will remake it again because I paused too much. But if I can give advice to the people who make this video, speak more slow, pronounce words in Spanish, and also, yeah, for the rest it's okay.
Thanks to decades of tourism, Mallorca is easy to get around, with a well-developed road and bus network, 3 train lines.
Because even if the video is for American people, they need to learn the words in Spanish too. Because if you ask people who live there, they will not understand you if you say the words in English.
Thanks to decades of tourism, Mallorca is easy to get around, with a well-developed road and bus network, 3 train lines and a metro service operating within Palma. If you want to hire a car for convenience and freedom, road conditions on the island are fantastic, but you can expect hairpin bends and narrow lanes along some of the coastal paths leading up to the cliffs and mountains. Car hire is the best way to reach a variety of different beaches and mountains.
Like on
Bus
most
and bicycle
islands.
are also
That's why we are taking the car with a ferry and not the plane, because then you have to hire a car, and the prices of hiring cars now are so crazy.
way to reach a variety of different beaches in the mountains. Bus and bicycle are also excellent ways of exploring, with plenty of bikes for hire and bus services running a timetable, schedules dependent on route and day of the week, to most resort towns, although journeys can be long. The vintage train from Palma to Solar is a must for a day trip.
But I'm not sure if it's a tram or a train, but he says a train. Yeah, I think there's a train going from Palma to Solar. Yeah, so that's what I was looking for with my boyfriend, because we were like, we have to do that because they say it's really nice. And also the tram in Solar that goes through Solar, it's just nice to take it as well. But that's more nice to look at, I guess, than to... I mean, it depends what kind of day you want to spend. If you want to have like a day of like doing nothing at the terrace, going back to the hotel, or if you prefer like, yeah, doing like touristic stuff. As we go in like not high season, I think it will be okay. So we can do whatever we want. I saw that, for example, you have to take the car, and then you can take to the lighthouse the train, and after like the 23 of September or something, it's just like open for cars. So that's like better to do that with a car. End of September, because then you can just like do it yourself, and otherwise you have to take the train. But it's just a small part, so it's okay. He will show it, so you will understand what I'm talking about. I think.
If you are planning a trekking tour through the Serra de Tramontana or cycling along the winding roads,
Wow.
you should plan a holiday in Mallorca in the spring. Daytime temperatures of between 19 and 24 degrees make April and May the most popular months. The main season in Mallorca starts in June, when daytime temperatures are already scratching at the 30-degree mark,
I didn't know.
and the waters of the Mediterranean have warmed up to 21 degrees. In July and August, you can bank on up to 10 hours of sunshine per day. The summer has very
Yeah, but
little
then there's very lot of tourists. So me personally, I don't like to go when all the tourists are there. But that's just my opinion.
rainfall, and this time of year attracts sunbathers and water lovers to the island, who live it up on the fine sandy beaches. July and August is Mallorca's busiest time. In winter, Mallorca offers a contrast to the hectic days of the summer months. The bustling resorts fall into a deep sleep and most shops and restaurants close. Winter's the best time to travel for people who appreciate the solitude of the beaches and mountains of Mallorca.
Yeah, that's true, because like with my personal trainer, I saw also that our personal trainer on the machine on my iFit. I saw also that he went there 1 month after winter. So he went there 1 month after winter, he said, because then there are no tourists. So then it's better to record for like when you do like the running, you know.
Daytime temperatures of between 12 and
Sports.
17 degrees, the year-round open golf courses are a very pleasant spot to tee off in front of a dream backdrop. Snow is very rare, and with the beginning of the almond blossom in February, whole areas of land turn into a pink sea of flowers.
I didn't know. So in spring, that could be a good idea too, because like I like hiking and trekking. How do you call it in English? Hiking, trekking, and yeah, I would love to see that. And what is nice that you have a lot of kalank. Kalank are like these kind of things, like this, you know, like these big rocks, and in between the rocks you have a very nice beach. That's what you call a calanque in French, and in Spanish it's called a cal, I think, or something. But yeah, those things are epic, and there are a lot of them in Mallorca. So that's what I like. I like also the beaches and the history and the food, of course. So Mallorca just has everything that I like from a place. So I cannot wait to go there. Really, I'm like super excited. Manacor. The birthplace of Rafael Nadal? Ah, so he's from Mallorca. I didn't even know that. Wow, this place looks nice. And it has nice churches. Actually, by the way, I can go back, show you again, because that makes me think. When I met Rafael Nadal was in 2009, I think. He was in Rotterdam for a tournament in the Ahoy, and it's like an indoor tournament, and he won it. And I was like so happy to see him, and he shook my hand and everything. I was like, whoa, this guy. And then now he's like won like Roland Garros like what, 13 times? It's insane. So it's funny that a lot of like famous sports players are born in islands. I don't know why. Maybe it has to do with the fresh wind. I don't know. I love these churches. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, they changed up the music. So you see, this is really nice video. It's just that I like the guy to pronounce more and to pronounce the words in Spanish. That's all. Otherwise, it's perfect. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Okay. This looks epic, by the way. So yeah, I want to go here too. Especially now I know that Rafael Nadal was born there. Which like doesn't make any difference, but still. It's funny to know. Fun fact. Ooh, that were like Moulin. Where was that? I like those Moulin. It's like in Mykonos in Greece. Like in Santorini. That was Palma. I've seen this video. There's a video about Palma too, and I saw the same images. So maybe they use that, or the person who works for this site put it separate also on his own channel. So this is epic. Yeah, it's the exact same video. It's a video just about Palma. It's funny. So, yeah, this also, I love this. It reminds me also of like a little bit of like Nice or Toulouse in France, but also it reminds me of a lot of like Madrid or this kind of places, you know. Like, let's say Mediterranean. Best beaches Ibiza. Oh, that could be nice to see also. So yeah, Mallorca is really, really nice. This music is epic. They should have done more of this music and then less of like the guy talking. Then I could talk. No? No, but it's really nice. I cannot wait to go there. Also, like, it's always good to have something to look forward to. And I think I'm gonna make a reaction to the Ibiza beaches video next. Because it looks interesting too. So I hope to see you guys next video. Don't forget to subscribe to Ruben React. Be yourself, be nice to yourself and each other. Always be yourself. Freedom of speech, huh? And all that jazz. And yada yada yada. And, and I just wish you guys a nice day. And I can really recommend you to go to Mallorca. Again, I have not been there yet. I have seen things, and with this also. And I can just, yeah, I just know that it's going to be epic. But I hope that when I come back, I will probably do a video again about how my experience was, and you will see my Instagram. Because I think I'm going to have a great time. Really need a holiday also. I had 2 weeks in Holland, which was a nice holiday in August. And I came back 18, and then now I'm gonna go to Mallorca, so that's like epic. I'm really looking forward to that. And then one day my dream is to go to Santorini and to Ibiza. So those are my like 2 places I really want to go to also. But Mallorca seems so nice. I think it's gonna be my favorite experience. I already went to like Corsica for an island, which was really nice. I went also to which islands? Gran Canaria, Creta. So I've seen some islands, but not like a lot. I cannot say. I've been to Texel, it's also an island. So yeah, I've been to a few islands, but I would like also to go to like other islands that I've never been to. What's that Italian island that is close to Sicilia, that is under Corsica? It's I forgot the name, but there's also an island close to Italy that I would love to see. And then also yeah, all those Greek islands and all the Spanish islands. So yeah, maybe Tenerife also, and yeah, especially Ibiza. But Mallorca, I think it's like the place for me. It's the best because it's not so far from where I am usually, so that's perfect. So this was my reaction. I hope you have a good day, and that's all gonna be for me. Okay, do ciao ciao, and see you guys next time. By the way, this music is epic. Let's just enjoy. No, I'm kidding. Okay, do.